Do you have multiple email addresses that you have to log into different user accounts and browsers to check? There's a better way. You can manage all of your email accounts with one free desktop application, a powerful open source alternative to Outlook 365. Let's get into it.
Ray knows tech.
In today's landscape, it's hard to get away with having just one email address. I get it. I have an email address for work. I have an email address for social media. I have an email address for internet signups so that junk mail can go there and I don't have to check it. But it's very difficult to have to log into multiple accounts to check these emails when I need to check them. If you're using something like Google or Yahoo or any of the web-based email services like that, you know what I'm talking about. I know that there's some of you out there that still have an AOL email address. I'm not judging. So, wouldn't it be better if we can just open one desktop application and toggle between all of our inboxes? Well, we can. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Using a desktop email application has so many advantages over checking email from your web browser. For one, you can access all of your mail, files, folders offline, and even without internet service. In addition to that, you have so many customization options where you can literally manage all of your productivity apps in one place. You can set up your calendar, you can manage contacts, all of your emails, all of this in one place that's fully customizable, and you don't have to worry about logging into multiple Gmail accounts or Yahoo accounts. So today we're talking about Thunderbird. Wrong Thunderbird, that Thunderbird. Let's jump in. Thunderbird is a free and open source email client, meaning it's available for download without any cost and its source code is publicly accessible. It works on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, making it accessible to users on various operating systems. Thunderbird offers a high degree of customization, allowing users to tailor the interface and features to their preferences. Thunderbird brings together your email, calendar, and contacts into a single application, eliminating the need to switch between multiple browser tabs or windows. Features like folders, labels, and search functionality help you organize and quickly find the information you need. Thunderbird is part of the Mozilla Foundation, known for its commitment to user privacy. The software does not sell or collect your personal information. The Thunderbird community actively contributes to its development, ensuring it remains a reliable and privacy-respecting email client. The built-in calendar allows you to schedule appointments, set reminders, and manage your time effectively. Thunderbird can sync with popular calendar services like Google Calendar, making it easy to manage your schedule across different platforms. Thunderbird's extensive add-on ecosystem allows you to customize the software further and add new features. There are add-ons available for tasks like spell checking, theme customization, and integration with other services. Many add-ons are developed by the community, ensuring a wide range of options and ongoing support. Okay, now that you know a little bit about Thunderbird, let's go get it downloaded and installed. If you're finding this video helpful so far, do me a favor, please like and subscribe. That would help out the channel tremendously and enable me to continue to bring you content just like this. This is not a sponsored video. Thunderbird is a free and open source program. I do encourage you to go to their website and donate to the cause. Let's jump in. From your browser, navigate to Google and type in Thunderbird email. Click the first link shown here from the Google search results. From the Thunderbird main page, click the download button in the middle of the page. You will see the download start and pop up in the top right of my screen. If the donate page pops up, consider donating to support the Mozilla team or close it out. Click on the download at the top right or open File Explorer and select the download folder and start the application from there. Once the Thunderbird setup screen appears, go ahead and click Next. You can close out the other open windows. For type of setup, no matter what I'm installing, I always select Custom so I can remove items I may not want. From the Install Location screen, click Next, unless you want to install Thunderbird in a different location. From the Setup Optional Components screen, consider leaving Install Maintenance Service box checked so you always have the latest updates from the Mozilla team. I am turning this off, but I am a computer nerd and ensure I always have the latest updates. From the Setup Shortcut screen, decide if you want a desktop and startup menu shortcut. And finally, from the Summary screen, click Install to set up Thunderbird. Leave the box checked next to Launch Mozilla Thunderbird Now and click Finish. This is the screen where we will start adding those email accounts. Enter your name, email address, and password for the email account you want to add first. Decide whether to save or manually enter your password using the checkbox, then click Continue. Thunderbird will search for available configurations and display two options. IMAP will keep your emails and folder on the mail server, requiring you to be connected to the internet to access. POP3 will store your emails and folders locally on your computer, giving you the ability to access stored emails and folders, even if you are not connected to the internet. This option will require an additional step outside of Thunderbird setup. I'll show you the process for Gmail. Open your Gmail in a web browser. Click on the Settings cog in the top right corner. Then click on See All Settings. Next, click on the Forwarding and Pop IMAP tab. On the Pop Download options, the first selection will download all mail, including the mail that's currently in your inbox and any saved items. The second option will only download any mail items received from this point forward. Make your selection, and then be sure to save these settings at the bottom of the screen. Once saved, return to the Thunderbird setup screen. I will be using POP3. Once you have made your selection, click Done. After clicking Done, you will go through a series of verification steps for the email account you are using. In my case, that's Google. Once the verification process is complete, you will end up here on the Account Successfully Created screen, where you will click Finish. Congratulations! You have successfully set up Thunderbird email, but we are not finished. Be sure to set your default email and calendar to Thunderbird here. Then repeat this process for each email account you want to add by clicking the Email button here under Set up Another Account. This will result in all of your email inboxes being added to one interface where you can easily switch between them without having to open multiple browser windows and logging into different accounts. And there you go, a free and open source desktop email client where you can manage your email, calendar, contacts, all in one central location. Do me a favor, like and share the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out some of these other video suggestions. And until next time.